fourth video, I think, or fifth, on this air conditioning on the Mercedes 560 SL 1989. And now I have the RPMs off idle. I'm trying to get up there somewhere, trying to hold it around 1500 RPMs. Let me get it around there. But if you see from the last video, it looks much different. So we're on the pressures right now. Keep trying to hold it. My foot just can't get it steady. There you go, around 1400 RPMs, 1500 RPMs. Now, does this look much different than the last video? See back there? It won't come back. Okay, but much different looking now. Still the same pressures where we're going down 9.6 psi, 9. So it's going all around 9-10 psi. 7's a little too low. But this is the cycling now with higher RPMs. Let's go, and the temperature, the thermostat always kicks out at the same temperature. So let's take a look at that. But you'll see it's more rapid, much more rapid. And before, the outside temperature was really steady. You see this peak right here? That's when I put my foot on the throttle. This is the temperature sensor, like this one, that is sticking off the front of the vehicle in front of the bumper. When I hit the throttle here and I brought it up to 1500 RPMs, the thermal fan clutch was locked in 1-to-1. The fluid, the little temperature sensor, the bimetallic temperature sensor, was locking up that fluid, so the fan was 1-to-1. That is the big push of hot air off the engine and through the radiator, and it rolled around in front of the car and it came back up on the sensor, and that's what that peak is right there. And then as it rolled off, the thermal fan clutch started slipping more, and as it started slipping, the airflow slowed down, and now it's no longer a big rush of air. So this is what you're seeing there. And look at, we got 39 degrees, 39 degrees, 39 degrees. Yeah, that should be 39 degrees. So right at 39 point some degrees, the thermostat is kicking off the signal to the clutch. That is where it's going. And it allows it every time to go up to a roughly 48 degrees. That's its cycle. And we're at a higher RPM now. So I hope you guys got this. Don't pay attention to superheat. That is totally false. And that is only because of where it's located. I'm literally touching the exhaust manifold, radiant heat, convection heat off that hot air blowing right over it. So that's just all messed up. So on this case, in those scenarios, unless I wanted to put some insulating pad around there with a reflective aluminum, that would be the only way for me to get true superheat. You have to know the limitations of your tools, and when you put your tools in high ambient heats like 160 degrees with both radiant and convection heat going over it, you are going to get false readings. But if you didn't know that in the first place, how do you know you're getting true readings? You have to know the limitations of your equipment, and you have to know what you can do to bypass that and protect it and make it work. And another one would be a little thermal thermistor that you would put a little bead down, you would zip wrap, put some insulation, zip wrap it, insulate it, and you'd use that kind of temperature sensor instead of that kind of temperature sensor in this situation. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Don't forget to get your Nylog, stop your vacuum leaks.